Hi Capricorn, happy January, happy birthday, and happy New Year. We are finally moving past 2020. We're still going to have, some issues and some changes, that are going to be a little bit difficult at the beginning of the year, but we're working to resolve them. So there is movement there. Let's take a look and see what your key card is for the month of January. We have the Hermit. Picture on here is beautiful. I take time to go inward to find the neglected and unloved parts of self. I am gifted with the opportunity to go to these places to see that love is constant. I just have not allowed it in. I choose to know that no one is anything less than perfect. I receive my worth and help others find it within themselves. Wow. That is definitely a different take on the Hermit card than I have seen before. And to be honest with you, I've used this deck that I'm using for the key cards. I've used it a lot, and I've never pulled that card. I've never pulled the Hermit card. That's definitely, the Hermit card can be kind of a going within to find answers within, using the wisdom that you've gleaned, finding those answers within yourself versus an outside source to glean insight on a direction, on questions, and on uncertainties that you have. But this particular card makes it very much about love, which is interesting, right? Self-love, self-appreciation, the ability to find those answers within yourself and to share those answers with others. Beautiful key card for the month of January, Capricorn. All right, let's take a look at your general energies. Three of Rods. This is forward-looking momentum. This is a card about waiting for your ships to come in, right? You know they're coming, you're just waiting for it. Underneath that, we have the Four of Swords. This card has been coming up quite a bit so far this month. This is a card about rest and reflection, and interesting that you have the Hermit card as your key card as well. So there is some internal reflection going on in the month of January needed for you guys. Next, you have the Ace of Rods. This is a new opportunity coming in, being offered to you, Capricorn. Ace of Rods is all about action, initiation, creativity, inspiration, passion. Beautiful. The Emperor. Major Arcana, the Emperor. This is someone who has ultimate control over his own destiny. Control over the environment around him. He knows what he wants and he knows how to get it. Beautiful. Wow. Another major arcana, Capricorn, the Strength card. This is all about, this card represents internal strength, right? How else would you be able to tame a beast like that? This is all about the strength that comes from within. And underneath that, we have the Eight of Rods. Quick moving energy, quick moving communication coming in. Interesting. Let me take a look at this. You guys are definitely in the month of January taking a look. It's almost like you have a futuristic perspective about what it is that you want, what it is that you're trying to achieve, what it is that you want to surround yourself. What do you want your kingdom to look like? And I feel like with the Ace of Rods that you guys have that opportunity coming in the month of January that really allows you to do that, that allows you to take action and initiation on something with especially with the Eight of Rods coming in. Things shifting and happening quickly, but at the same time, you've got the Four of Swords and the Hermit card, which is definitely asking you, for you to take some time out to rest and reflect and to really think about it. It's almost like a planning phase. I'd like to get a clarifier on the Strength card because you're being asked to have internal strength. And that card is right above the Eight of Rods, and so I feel like if things are changing like so quickly for you, if you get an opportunity or information comes in very quickly for you, it's like asking you to be able to adapt to that quick moving energy. That's what I feel like it's about. Wow, another ace, Capricorn. Another opportunity coming in for emotional fulfillment. I feel like you guys really have some changes coming in. You really have some like quick changes and opportunities coming up. And it's like you're being asked to really reflect on what it is that you're wanting to manifest. What is it exactly that you're wanting? What is it that you're wanting to manifest? What is it that you're hoping for? What is really important? It's interesting because I was thinking this morning about how, I was thinking about destination motivation. And that is like, if I just was able to move there, then everything would be better. Or if I was able to get that job, then everything would change and I would be happy. Or if I was able to be in that relationship, then that would just do everything for me. But it's like we're being asked to say, okay, why do we think that that particular thing would fulfill us? What is the reason behind it? What is the cause behind it? Is it a need for stability? Is it a need for security? Is it a need for love? Is it a need for understanding? What is it? What are the emotions behind it that drive that need to have those things? And I feel like for some reason it's just occurring to me with the Hermit card and the Four of Swords that you're being asked to consider that. You're being asked to consider what really is drives you, what inspires you with the Ace of Rods, what makes you emotionally complete with the Ace of Cups. So it's like you have these opportunities coming in for you in the month of January, Capricorn, but the question is, what do you intend to do with them? How do you want to structure it? What do you want it to look like? What does it look like to you? What does it feel like? It's beautiful. Nine of Rods. Okay. So this might be another reason why you're being asked to take a little bit of a respite, um, in the month of January to really reflect on all of these things. Because for one thing, the Nine of Rods is someone who's still standing strong, but there's a little bit of exhaustion to this card from having to deal with a particular situation for so long, right? Still standing strong, still standing up for what you believe in, still determined, but tired. Tired. And that's where that rest and reflection comes in the month of January, you guys. Really time to like really go within and to figure out exactly what it is that your heart desires. What it is that makes you feel happy and fulfilled. What do you want your kingdom to look like? Because you have the ability to create it this month, but first you need to come up with a plan. First you need to understand it. Stunning. I really like this reading for you guys. I'm pulling a postcard from Spirit. Let's see what we get here. There it is. Dearest you, on Earth, humans learn about life by telling stories and creating new ones based on shared experiences. Eventually, after repeating one often enough, it becomes your main story that you use to define yourself in the world. So to get the answers you seek, you must get vulnerable and hear your story when you tell it. Ask, why do you tell it? Is it really true? What else can be true? Can you see the truth that Spirit is in all things? Do you see how other stories overlap and intertwine? Spirit loves stories, for they are like blueprints for co-creation. So tell the one we know to be true about you, a story of courage, gratitude, and honesty. Tell an empowered story about well-being, wisdom, and grace. You will experience your world according to the story you tell about it. So make sure they're stories you're proud of. Genuine loving fan club. Yeah, I do feel like that's what it's about, Capricorn. What do you want your kingdom to look like? What do you want your story to be? What's the outcome? What is the purpose of all of it? Everything that you've been through and everything that you've learned and all the different paths that you've led, what is the culmination of it? You have the ability to start to create your own kingdom, your legacy, so to speak, Capricorn. What do you want your story to look like? How do you want your story to be told? You're the emperor. You have the ability to manifest, to create. What a fantastic reading for the month of January, Capricorn. I love you guys. See you next time.